20% of the total villages in Bangladesh. Interest-free, no payment loans have even been given to beggars. Beggars, and we have them in this country too. If you're here long enough, you'll see them on the street corners with a sign saying, homeless, please give me some money. And to date, 78,000 beggars have been released from poverty and begging and now own their own businesses. Simply because of one man, Muhammad Yunus, who had a vision to serve his country. Not to make money for himself, but he had a purpose and a plan. As Viktor Frankl said, in man's search for meaning. Do you know what your purpose in life is? Do you know how you're going to serve your country and the people around you as you go back? Viktor Frankl wrote, again and again, I admonish my students in Europe and America, don't aim at success. Says the more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you're going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must ensue, and it only does so as the unintended side effect of one's personal dedication to a cause greater than himself or herself. Happiness must happen. The same holds for success. You will be successful, but not if you pursue it directly. I want you to listen, he says, to what your conscience commands you to do and go on to carry it out to the best of your knowledge. Then you will live to see that in the long run, so take the long-term view. Don't look what's going to happen next year, the year after that, but the long-term view. Success will follow you precisely because you had forgotten to think about it. So I challenge you again today. You can be a Viktor Frankl. You can be a Muhammad Yunus. The founder of the Christian faith, one of the great religions of the world, Jesus Christ, when two of his followers came to him and said, we want the highest positions in your kingdom. We want to be the prime minister, and we want to be the treasury of the secretary. Jesus Christ replied to them, no, that's not what it's all about. He said, I have come to serve and not to be served. Unfortunately, so many of his followers have not lived up to that, have not lived to serve others, and given Christianity in many places a bad name because of that. But his purpose was to serve. So as you go back to your country, think of Viktor Frankl, think of Muhammad Yunus, think of how you can serve a purpose greater than yourself. And in that way, you will find true happiness and true success.
Would the graduating class please stand? It's my privilege this morning to introduce to Griggs University the graduating class of 2009, and that includes each of you. During this past year, we have had the privilege here of hosting two groups of delegates who are diplomats from your country. They came here through the embassy, and we had lunch with them, and I explained to them the program that we were conducting with the ETC and VNU, and they were very pleased that we were educating people to a higher standard who would go back and build a stronger Vietnam. Today, and for the next 10 days that you are here in the United States, you are ambassadors for your country. You represent it well. You have received a good education, and we are privileged this morning through the authority that is invested in Griggs University through its various accrediting associations to confer on each one of you the degree Master of Business Administration. We thank you again for being here. You can be seated, and we will prepare at this time for your graduation.
And now I would like to invite Mr. Bùi Hoàng Tuấn, Đậu Minh Thanh, Đỗ Hương Giang, Đỗ Mạnh Long và Đỗ Văn Phi lần lượt lên sân khấu nhận bằng ạ. Anh đi vòng đây anh ạ, anh ấy đi vòng đây. Em hiểu rồi. Tí nữa gì? Cuối cùng anh.
Sau ấy đi chụp ảnh chung và sau này các anh em là cái bài.
Vâng, cũng được. Vâng. Cuối cùng anh nhé. Vâng, anh đi đường này nhé. Đỗ Hương Giang. Đường này, đường này. Đỗ Mạnh Long ạ. Mời anh Đỗ Văn Phi ạ. Tiếp tục là anh Lê Văn Nam, Lê Thanh Hà, Khổng Đức Thiện, Hoàng Thị Minh Thúy. Tiếp theo ạ, Lê Văn Thu, Lê Văn Trung, Lý Thị Khánh Hoàn, Ngô Hoàng Anh, Nguyễn Anh Cường. Tiếp theo là Nguyễn Đình Nghĩa, Nguyễn Đắc Lộc, Nguyễn Bá Linh, Nguyễn Anh Tuấn, Nguyễn Ánh Diệp, xin đọc lại thứ tự lại là Nguyễn Ánh Diệp, Nguyễn Anh Tuấn, Nguyễn Bá Linh, Nguyễn Đắc Lộc và Nguyễn Đình Nghĩa.